Stacks on the way up, it's part of the play. The problems that made us, you build when you break.
Hey everybody, I hope you got through your night and woke up today feeling motivated, encouraged, optimistic, enthusiastic, inspired, empowered, and positive, and loved from above. Another day, another way. Feeling any other way about yourself, you need to reevaluate your circumstances, understand where you're at in life, and make a change. You literally, utterly, without a doubt, you have a choice. We have choices to make a change. Sometimes those changes gotta be extremely dramatic. You know, sometimes we don't wanna move or relocate or get away from the people we love or keep close or hold so dear. But the fact remains is that in order for us to grow, sometimes we gotta go. There is no in between. There is no, well, let me just think about it. The more you think about it, the more time you waste. Time waits for no man. Time is of the essence. There's a time for everything given under the sun, as God says, yes? Fact remains, we are so cautious, we're overly cautious, we don't take the proper steps to do what we're meant to do, how we're meant to do it, where we're meant to do it, why we're meant to do it, with whom we're meant to do it with, if anyone. Remember the pioneers of the old? Do your research, look up history. The 1700s, the 1600s, 1700s, early 1800s, and even in the 1900s, man. The pioneers, the up north, down south, the west, the east, whatever you want to call it, anywhere in that compass, you will find that the pioneers of the old, when they realized that the circumstances and the economy wasn't so great, they found that they had to relocate because the circumstances caused them to do so. They had to go where they could grow. They had to go where economic relief would be abundant. They had to go where word of mouth carried far, where that part of the country was thriving, not just trying to survive. They had to go somewhere where they could take care of their families, even if that meant packing everything up, getting on a wagon for 5, 6, 7, 800 miles across country, just to find a better way, just to do something more than they've been doing, because they already realized that there is no way unless they make a way. If they weren't able to find the circumstances, they made the circumstances. That's just the way it worked. You know, today we forget, we're so entitled, we're so dependent on other people. Well, we like to put our situations and blames on others and the government, although, it happens from time to time, every decade, every 45 to 50 years. There's gonna be something that's gonna stop us from moving forward. But at the same token, let me just reevaluate what I just said. Something from stopping us from moving forward. Nothing can stop us from moving forward but ourselves. Again, nothing can stop us from moving forward but ourselves. If you find where you're at is not giving you the circumstances you need in life to survive and thrive. See, the fact is, everybody just wants to survive, right? We are meant to thrive. And the only way you're going to thrive if you've learned how to survive and move forward so you can thrive, right? In scripture, it says, when two or more come together in his name, there he is among them, right? That's faith on mass levels. But it also says in Ecclesiastes 4 that a cord of one can be broken, but a cord of 2 or 3 or more cannot and will not be so easily broken. We are not meant to be alone, people. We are not meant to do things on our own. This is a selfish world. There's selfish situations, ideas, thoughts, measures, processes, ideas out there. Find the people that you're meant to be around. Find the situations that you're meant to be involved with. Find the places, find the things. Find them. Because they're not going to be given to you so easily. We're going into a new world, people. And what we don't understand is that this new world is changing. Some for the better, some for the worse. But as long as we allow ourselves to settle for the worst and complain and say, it's not my cards. Bad luck. God hasn't blessed me. Where's God at now? All these negative equations. The fact remains that there are circumstances in life that you can change, situations that you can change, places you can change, people you can change, things you can change. You can change everything you're doing. Unfortunately, you have to change. Get it? You have to change the people, places, and things in order to succeed and excel. Yes, it is hard in some areas of the world. It is hard in some parts of the country. But if you don't make that change, nobody else is going to do it for you. You can live the poor me, why me life. I'm empathetic towards situations of the world. I have empathy on people losing jobs, people, not having the right circumstances in life because it was the hand they were dealt. A lot of us are dealt certain equations of life and always want to blame someone else. Unfortunately, it might have been someone else's fault years ago. But as we get older, it is our responsibility to take responsibility for the actions of our own situations, of our own thoughts, processes, ideas, measures. It is our responsibility to change our own circumstances. Ours, no one else's. Yes, the government might not be all for us, and they might be all power, right? But you have to make a way, find a way, and continually thrive in that way. Diversify. Find your skill sets. I hear a lot of people talking about the poor me, why me, oh, woe is me. There's a lot of people out there that are without, that are going through hardship, etc., etc. Okay, you have to change with the times. You have to learn a new skill set, learn a new trade, learn a new thought process, measure something that's going to help you build yourself on a level like no other. Change with the times. Not everybody's able to do that. So what I have not seen is, although we're waving our pom-poms and protesting, Black Lives Matter, yes, they do abundantly, without a doubt, and I truly, utterly, without a doubt, believe that. But no one's saying, how do we show the world that they actually matter, instead of going back to the same circumstances? Let's thrive, let's not just survive. Let's educate ourselves. Let's build our skill sets. Let's build ourselves on a level like no one's ever seen. Let's sharpen our skills and harness them, embrace them, whether it be physical, mental, or spiritual. We all have a type of gift. We have to find it. And until we find it, we just keep working until the universe ends up literally bending to our will. Eventually it will. You just have to keep pushing. You just have to keep driving the car, steering the boat, riding the bike, flying the plane. You just have to. It's unfortunate, again, that the circumstances are going on within our nation and our world. But that doesn't mean we stop and don't understand what we have to do. That doesn't mean we sit there, stop, and dwell on the circumstances and day after day, week after week, month after month, ponder on what should I do? How am I going to do it? Just do it. Follow your instincts, your spirit, your gut, your intuition, whatever you want to call it. I call it my spirit. Because we can change the game. New world order's coming, whether anyone likes to believe it. Democracy is changing on mass levels. Technology is changing. Currency is changing. Everything is changing. We're going into a whole nother era. Learn how to change with change. It's inevitable. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. Prepare now so you're ready later. Get as much as you can. Work whenever you can, however you can, in any way that you can. I've come from a lot of different kinds of circumstances, and I know what it's like to be without, to eat out of soup kitchens, to sleep in a car, to live in an abandoned house, all this stuff. So I don't want to hear excuses. What I want to hear is how it is that you're pushing forward. I've been denied, I've been told no hundreds of times, but I didn't stop. I put 100 more in. It's just the way it is, man. GPT 360, everybody think about it, man. Be who you're meant to be, nothing less. You could be the cause of your own demise, or you could be the reason you rise. GPT 360, Guerrilla Powertrain, to God be the glory. Deuce, I'm out.
Starts on the way up. It's part of the play. The problems that made us.